In this video, guys, we're going to look at how we can automatically move our stop loss to break even on cTrader. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Right, so cTrader is one of the platforms you can use called advanced protection. And what it allows you, one of the things that allows you to do is move your stop loss to break even when you hit a certain level. So this is a kind of Marmite issue, moving the stop to break even, but putting that to one side, if you quite like the idea of moving your stop to break even automatically when a certain level is hit, this is a good feature to investigate, and definitely go and check them out. Link in the description below. Crack open a demo account, have a look, see how it all works, see how it fits in with your strategy. But you'll probably know straight away, you'll probably go, yeah, you know what, that actually sounds like something I would use based on how you're trading at the moment. So what it does is this: as the market goes in your direction, you can set a number of pips where you move your stop loss to break even. So what this means is that as the market moves, let's say 50 pips in your favor, 10 pips, 100 pips, your stop loss automatically then gets moved to break even. So this now alleviates all the fear that you have of walking away from the screen. Because I know what it's like, guys. We don't want to walk away from the screen because we want to manage the position. We don't want to leave it and think, oh, you know, maybe it will spike up and I'll come back down, end up being 100 pips in profit and it'll come back and stop me out for 30. None of that happens anymore, because you can now go, right, if it spikes up, automatically, wham, I'm going to bring my stop to break even. This is not a trailing stop. It's not a ratcheted up stop that keeps going and going and going. This is one that just goes, right, loss is now capped, done, whatever happens, happens. So if you walk away from the screen, you can leave this running, knowing that actually the market moves in your favor by the amount you set. Bang, up goes that stop loss. Now you've got no risk on the deal. You can be comfortable with it. So it's a nice thing that allows you to step away from the market. Anyway, guys, let's hit the screens and see how it all works, how we put it through. Hey traders, warm welcome to you. All right, so I'm in the cTrader account, and as I said before, you know, sponsors, sure, you know how that works, guys. You go and check them out if you're interested in opening an account or kind of just curious what they do. But the more and more I look at this cTrader platform that they've got, the more and more I really like it. And one of the features that I really absolutely love on this platform, and guys, you know, I'm not gonna say this lightly, and obviously it's up to you. You go and do your own due diligence, go and check out you know, if you're interested at all. It's entirely up to you. I'm just here to show you what they've got, but I really like this feature. It's well thought out. I believe it's a custom feature they've got. Nevertheless, it's super interesting. So I've got this kind of small trade on here. By the way, this is a live account. We've thrown some money in. We're just doing some trades just to get a feel for the platform, get a feel for how it all works, just get a feel for everything. So one of the nice features is this advanced protection settings. You know, access this from the down here in the trade watch, or you can access it if you've got the position shown on your chart. And this will bring up a really super interesting window. So what I want to focus on this video, guys, is advanced stop loss. So we're going to look at that at a later date, but this advanced stop loss is really a godsend to any trader who likes to move their stop loss to break even but doesn't want to sit in front of the screen. And this is such a good tool to have, in my opinion. Now listen, moving stop loss to break even isn't for everyone. We've talked about this many times before and how it will work, etc. But let's just do this now. So this position I've got on, it could be any position. We could put another position on, doesn't matter. You know, this is just one that happens to be chugging along while I'm kind of exploring the cTrader platform, like you would do if you you know, open an account. By the way, check out a demo if you want to kind of explore yourself. So we can click this and move the stop loss to break even. So basically we can say to ourselves, okay, listen, if this moves, let's say 10 pips, 15 pips in our favor, and bear in mind, you've got to understand what you're trading for, trading currencies. It's going to be pips. It happens to be pips here, but I'm on the Nasdaq 100 here. So let's say my entry, you know, what's my entry on this? 11,135. So 11,145. If I go 10 pips, it will move the stop loss to break even. So I can apply that, and that will shade that and show me that I've got advanced protection settings on, showing that a stop loss. And I can adjust this as well. I can say 11 pips, 12 pips. 15 pips, whatever, apply. Now, one thing to point out, guys, a slight drawback, if you could say that, is that you have to leave your machine on. So this must be running and connected for it to work properly. So if you can't just close the machine off and leave it, it leaves it kind of machine side, if you like. So possibly a slight drawback, but most of us leave our machines on anyway, so you can leave it on, leave it chugging. And the beautiful thing about this now is, you know, when we get to whatever we've set it out at 47, I think we set it at, it's going to move the stop loss to break even. So, you know, the advantage of this now is you don't have to be there managing things. So if you want to kind of cap the loss on the trade, but let's say you've got a stop already in, so I could have already had a stop loss in, a traditional stop loss in, you know, so I could have already gone, right, you know, let's have a look at the position. I've had a normal stop loss in, maybe it's going to be 15 pips, 30 pips, whatever, estimated price, estimated percentage wise, what have you. It would then move it to break even once we got to a certain level. So I know that if I have to go away and do something else, for example, if I have this position on and if it wants to rally, I don't have to keep coming back to check and protect my profit. I know that with the advanced protection, that when the market moves to that level, I have capped my loss to zero. I now have a free ride, so to speak. And I get it's not for everybody to move to stop loss to break even. It's quite of a Marmite topic, if you like. Some people like to do it, some people don't. I think there's a time and a place for it, guys. I definitely do. And if you place it in a sensible position, so let's say you had it at a point, you know, a kind of practical aspect here would be, hey, let's say you have it at a point where it would break through highs. And you're like, listen, I don't want it to be caught in a fake out. You know, I want to be trading it, but only if we kind of break through highs. I don't want to get caught in a fake out. So you could put your stop loss to break even after a breakout point. So there's so many ways that you can adapt and adjust it and play with this. But it just allows you the freedom. You know, if you're over trading, like if you sit in front of your desk and you're over trading too much and you're constantly meddling with positions and you kind of justify in your mind by saying, I'm doing it because I don't want to miss something. You know, I don't want to miss out on potential move. You know, I want to make sure that I'm there to capture any move that happens. And kind of this is what going through your mind. You really will, benefit. And in fact, it's just triggered now, guys. Look, the stop loss has moved, and you can see it. It's done live. It's now moved it to break even. We've had our 12 pips move. We're up, whatever we're up, 240 £40 on that, which was the position size, but it's automatically moved the stop loss to break even. You got a little alert there, and now it's protected. So if I was not on the screen, I know that if it tagged that level and now it reverses back, I'm in a position that I wanted to be in, which was not lose money. So I don't have to have a trailer, because a trailer sometimes isn't what you want, is it? Because if a trailing stop, it is sometimes useful for a trailer, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you don't want to ratchet it up. You only want to ratchet it up at a certain point. And so this allows you to pull it to break even. It's a risk-free trade if that's the thing you like. Very, very useful. And I take my hat off to doing this and having the cTrader platform and making this available. So go and check it out, guys. Yeah, like I say, channel sponsor. You can do spread betting, CFDs, multiple markets, all that stuff. That's for you to kind of do your own due diligence on and decide if they're right for you. I just want to highlight this. I think this is a useful feature. I've not seen many platforms that have this, and like I said, don't know if it's available on all brokers who offer cTrader, because I know, but go and check them out. Go and open a demo account, have a look and see if it's right for you. But it's a good little feature, that moving the stop loss to break even. This is a great example actually live of exactly what you might want to do. You want to protect it. If this now reverses and pulls straight back and rips down through the lows, you maybe don't want to be taking a 20-point hit on it. You want to have pulled it to break even as it moved up 12. Maybe you want it a little bit further, but you can see that without clicking any buttons or being involved in it whatsoever, it's now protected the deal, and bang, we're out of position. A great example just happened to happen as we're doing it. So now you've protected your loss, you're happy, you've got no damage, you're back to break even, and everyone's happy. All right, guys, a link in the description below. Take care, bye bye.